Hey, what's going on YouTube? Like I said, I was planning on getting my own hookah, so I ended up getting the Maya Gelato. Now, before I start on my review of the Al-twareg Creamy Vanilla, I'd just like to point out that I got a really nice Namor hose, but if you do end up getting the Maya Gelato, make sure when you're buying a hose, you get one that's not too heavy, otherwise it will knock this over, set your home on fire, stuff like that, you know, not good. But yeah, the Maya Gelato is a pretty solid hookah. I plan on getting little teeny plastic fish, they're like 2 inches. Sit them in here so when you inhale they like shake around and stuff. I haven't seen anybody do that, I thought it would be a neat novelty. I've got a Vortex bowl on here, and I didn't fill it up too much, just a little bit with the shisha tobacco, that way it doesn't burn it. And I am reviewing today the, upside down, the Al-twareg Creamy Vanilla Shisha Tobacco. Pretty good stuff. I've got some, I've got 3 Coconora coals on there. I got them started with a single burner little stove. Can't really use a lighter for them, but they burn much better than quick lights. So on to the review. It tastes like a French vanilla, like a very muted and mild French vanilla, with a very slight hint of spice, which I would say is like almost sort of like a nutmeg. But again, the spice is muted. I've heard a lot of people say it tastes like a straight up powerful vanilla, like an ice cream vanilla. I would have to disagree. It tastes like a straight up French vanilla. French vanilla, very mild, not too powerful, very easy to smoke. It tastes pretty good. Very, very good smoke. This is I would say a good everyday smoke. I have up there some Fantasia Triple X. I've got some Ivory Coast. Fantasia's Dragon's Breath. Some of those are kind of powerful and strong, like a punch to the face. This is not, though, and the nicotine content on it is like 0.5 grams. I don't know if that's per serving or the entire thing, but if you're looking to quit smoking, this is a pretty good way to do it. I've been using this for about, I'd say, a couple days now, and I have no urge to smoke a cigarette. Cravings go down. I don't really want to quit smoking per se, but this will definitely be a good way to get out if you're looking for it. So yeah, if you're interested in hookahs, you can go to Amazon and find a really crappy cheap hookah for like 14 bucks. Get started for like under $30. It's real easy to get started in this. Do some research if this seems like something you'd be interested in. Very, very big clouds, thick, nice clouds. Pretty good smoke. I definitely recommend it. If you're looking for something mild, not too powerful, with a nice mellow flavor, I'd go with the Al-twareg Creamy Vanilla. It's pretty good. Again, not powerful. You're not going to get an intense blast of French vanilla. It's a nice, mild, muted French vanilla with a hint of spice. I asked a friend, why do they smoke hookahs? And I seen one of my friends told me, and also I've seen a lot of different people over different sites say it makes them feel like a dragon. So if anyone asks you why you smoke hookah, just tell them that. You know, if you have any naysayers, be like, it makes me feel like a damn dragon. You know, you can't deny that that's freaking cool, you know? Very relaxing. Also, for people new to hookah, something I'd have to state is it does not get you high. So if you're looking for something like marijuana, this is not it. Just figured I'd point that out. If you're someone like myself and you enjoy different types of flavored tobaccos, cigars, different types of cigarettes, and you enjoy the flavors, like sort of like a tobacco connoisseur, this is definitely a great way to experiment with new things. There's so many different vast flavors and different stuff like that. It's a great way to do it. Low nicotine content. Whether or not it's better than cigarettes, better for you, is controversial. The whole idea with this is that it vaporizes it, and it passes through the water to filter out chemicals. So take it for what it is. I don't necessarily think it's healthier, but with the lessened nicotine content, 0.5 grams, there's less of an addiction ratio. So if you go with something like this and you are already smoking, within a couple days you'll probably not feel any cravings, so it is a great way to get out of it. Again, it will not get you high. If anything, oxygen deprivation will probably be the only thing you'll feel, which will make you slightly lightheaded with a mild body buzz, maybe, if you're interested in that. I'm personally in it just because it tastes really good. Very, very relaxing. I would recommend getting some French vanilla incense, maybe like a French vanilla ice cream, kick back on a Sunday, and enjoy yourself. It's a great smoke. And again, if you find it too harsh, if you start coughing, most likely you're burning your tobacco. So when you load up your bowl, make sure it's not too much. You don't want it touching the tinfoil, because if heat directly hits it, there's a good chance you're going to be burning it, and it will become harsh and it'll start making you cough. I loaded up out of a water dispenser hot water into this. Hot water typically, from all the sources I've read, is better, because cold water will actually mute the flavor and taste out of this. So if you want to if you want to put ice in it and stuff, it's all about preference, but most likely it will mute the flavor a little bit, so just a little heads up. It's very, very relaxing. Up in Northern Virginia, I traveled there a couple times to meet up with some buddies, and there's some really nice hookah bars down there. I've smoked hookah a lot, but I've never actually owned one. So the Maya Gelato is my first one. Got a huge Nemour hose, and it'll set your house on fire. It'll knock your hookah over. So tips to people who are planning to possibly buy a hookah: if you buy a smaller one, do not buy a gigantic hose like this, like a Nemour hose, because it will knock your hookah down. You can't really, it lowers your movement. So get a smaller hose for smaller hookahs. Definitely recommended. Oh, very, very good. Also, I think I just said that, but what I'm planning on doing is getting some fish to put in there, like little plastic fish that are like 2 inches. I'm gonna put it in the base of it, so when you inhale, the bubbles will make it move around. So if you're a social smoker and you're looking for a way to spice it up, I would look on Amazon for like $10 and get a couple of plastic fish, stick it in there. It's not gonna kill you or anything like that. Very, very, very relaxing. Again though, when you feel like how I'm feeling, very relaxed and mellow, most likely it's oxygen deprivation. There's nothing in here that's going to get you, whacked out or anything. So if that's what you're after, hookah's probably not for you. But if you're a tobacco connoisseur, you like different types of tobaccos, flavors, and just relaxing on your off time, hookah is the way to go. The people who invented this thing way back in the day, they knew what they were doing. This is very, very relaxing. It's basically tobacco combined with glycerin and different types of flavors that create really awesome clouds, as you see. Oh, it's so good. So good. Again, the flavor is not intense. It's like a very mellow French vanilla with a hint of spice. Honestly, without hyping it up or making it seem like it's more than what it is, that's how I would describe the flavor. Again, it could also be altered depending on the type of liquid you put in your base. You could put soda, milk, different stuff like that in it. I'm just using warm water, and it's pretty good. Camera's falling out of my hand there. Feeling pretty relaxed. Pretty relaxed. Definitely makes you feel like a dragon. Very good smoke. Good for everyday smoking, social smoking. It's a flavor I think almost anyone can enjoy. If you're looking for something not intense, mellow, relaxed, that most people probably won't object to, the Al-twareg Creamy Vanilla, I think would be probably a winner. That's just my personal opinion. There might be people out there who would jump out of a window after trying it, but personally I think it's very good. Try it with your friends, relax by yourself, and I don't think you can go wrong. Well, we're 13 minutes in, wow. Much longer than cigarette or cigar reviews. I think I'm going to take 2 more puffs and I'm going to be out. I don't want to bore you guys. Well, that is my review of the Al-twareg Creamy Backwards Vanilla. Alright, people. I'm feeling lightheaded and the camera's falling out of my hand. Alright, people. Take care and enjoy your weekend. Have a great day.